Hello and welcome to a true introduction into powerlifting, episode 7, and thank you for tuning in once again. We are back in the gyms, and hence the videos have returned. I'm sure those 8 subscribers that I've got are absolutely thrilled. So, since our last video and before the gym shut, I did actually find a way to train throughout lockdown. I'm not going to divulge that information, but I still did manage to get some insane programming in and move forward with it really well. For the eagle-eyed viewers out there, you will have noticed that I've actually dropped quite a bit of weight, 20 kilos to be precise, still on the way down as well. And the reason for that is my competition was postponed yet again until the 5th and 6th of June. So I decided initially to drop one weight category onto the 110 kilo weight class. And then when it was postponed again up until June, I thought, sod it, I'm enjoying losing the weight, I'm feeling a lot better, let's drop yet another weight class. Then the mistake that I made was I just bulked too much, too fast, and just turned into a fat bastard, really. So I signed up with a dietitian coach just after Christmas, and have been on a steady drop since then. So the question is, what has been the impact of my strength? So I guess the best thing to do is have a quick look at my squat, bench, and deadlift, and see where it's at. Oh shit!
Right. You turn camera.
There's quite a large hole in my hand.
Let's have a look.
So, like I said, I've dropped 20 kilos in weight. That's 3 stone. That is 44 pounds, maybe just over. But yeah, so pretty significant weight drop. And I expected to lose a lot of strength with it, but I suppose I was at a point where my technique still had a lot of improvements, still does. And that's probably countered that a little bit. So, you know, absolutely great. Feeling good, looking a lot better. In fact, quick comparison of the state of me just before Christmas versus now. But basically, losing that much weight and maintaining and improving some of my strength has been absolutely fantastic. So I could talk you through a little bit of my new diet and the competition update. Oh, I'm in different clothes. It's almost like I'm editing the videos or something. So yeah, so did a video a few months ago showing what I was eating day to day. Obviously a lot more calories than I'm on now. As I've said, I've been trying to get in the under 100 kilo category for my powerlifting comp as opposed to the under 125. So I'm very close to achieving that goal. Did the first couple of months by myself, just by dropping my calories, getting the walks in a little bit. And now I've signed up with a diet coach who's doing my meal plans for me and is sort of cutting carbs and calories each week, fats. The diet I'm on, interestingly, I've never done one before. It's actually high carb, low fat. So I'm eating lots of wraps, bagels, potatoes, as well as a lot of lean meat. Turkey mainly is what I'm eating. And then sort of salmon for the high fat stuff, a lot of yogurts and things like that. So it's actually a really enjoyable diet, probably one of the easiest cuts that I've ever done, especially for the amount of weight that I've lost. So interestingly enough as well, my strength has actually been going up, even though I've been losing weight. And I think a lot of that, when I say strength is going up, is more down to the techniques improving and things like that. So yeah, really, really happy. You know, I'm eating around 2,500 calories a day, very rarely hungry. The best thing that I ever bought was this air fryer. If you haven't got one, just go out and buy one, you will not regret it. Literally cook everything in that. And when I'm really, really hungry, which isn't that often, I just throw some kale in there and make kale crisps, and they're actually really nice. So I've never really eaten kale before. So yeah, so it's all going really well. Ideally, when I update in about 2 weeks, I'll be able to say that I'm under the 100 kilo mark, so fingers crossed. I think the last couple of weeks are going to get a bit miserable. My step count is now up to 14,000 steps a day, which is like, I think it's like 9, maybe even 10 kilometers a day. And so I get 3 1-hour walks in a day, early, midday and late, to help keep that up. But it's not as bad as doing like fasted cardio and stuff. So yeah, so we'll keep going with that, and hopefully, as I said, 2 weeks time, I can update you and say we've done it and the 6-pack is out. So the other thing I just want to touch on is all of the work that I've been doing throughout the programming with Tom. So there's been a lot of speed work, a lot of assistance work, and just a lot of awesome programming. So just a few bits with regards to that I just want to run through quickly. Just a bit more of gym footage. This is supposed to be a gym / fitness channel, so a bit more gym footage for you to have a look through of just me doing some stuff on the program, and I'll talk a little bit about it afterwards. So as you can see, some absolutely epic training programming going on there. All of the rest pause work, the banded speed work, the reverse band speeded work, and the every minute on the minute stuff has been like really taxing, but it's helped me really progress. I mean, as you can see there at the beginning of the video, I was hitting 180 kilos for a squat quite comfortably. But then at the end, was hitting 180 kilos for 5 on a rest pause. And I had another probably 2 reps in the tank. Form was only just starting to go. So I'm really confident to push those weights up at the end of the block. Again, deadlift 180 for 3. Again, quite comfortably. Hitched one of the last reps, but that was because the bar moved quite far away from me. So I was a bit disappointed with that. However, next week I'm going to be going for a deadlift 3 times 200, so 200 for a triple. And if I get that, my confidence for the weights I want to lift in comp is going to go through the absolute roof. And the biggest improvement by far, my bench has been absolutely flying. That speed work and the dead press work has been insane. So really looking forward to testing that. So week after next, I've got 3 times 3 on set. So that's when I'm going to really get to push the weight. So I'm 4 weeks out from comp now. So another week after this of the sort of EMOM and the rest pause type training. And then I go on to 3 times 3 sets. So I'll be upping the weight on those each week, doing 3 sets of 3 on squat, bench and deadlift, and hopefully getting some really, really good numbers on that. So really confident. Hopefully I'll be able to come back on the next video and say I hit the 200 for a triple, because that's like a really big thing for me. 200 for a triple means that the weight that I want to do at comp, that I've got in my head, even though my coach has told me not to think about numbers, it is doable. So really looking forward to that. So another video will drop in a couple of weeks' time, let you know how the progress is going. I'll be 2 weeks out from comp then. Hopefully I will have dropped under 100 kilos by that point. So yeah, can't wait to catch up with you then. The next video will be live in 2 weeks' time, where hopefully I can share with you some sick triples on squat, bench and deadlift. Again, as I always say, thank you for tuning in. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. If you can, please share it, because I'm trying to grow this platform. And I will see you in a few weeks.